Hello lovely ones, RozyGlow here, otherwise known as Rosanna. Question for you, as the snow has thawed and we're seeing the potholes in the road, have you reached your breaking point or your breakthrough point? I'm reminded of this and how beautiful the snow is, and it has thawed, and I'm in Brighton and it's a beautiful day, and there's lots of lovely things to look at over there as well if you want to in terms of the beautiful colours, but I'm between a rock and a hard place. And I came here to make this video because I know how really busy people feel, and I know that when you need something done you ask a busy person, and I'm one of those people, and I know how difficult it can be to say no, and also how easy it is for things to build up to a point that you end up in a crisis point. And those crisis points are actually breaking points on the one hand, depending on whether you feel powerless or not, or breakthrough points if you see them as an opportunity to be able to do something radical, to do something drastic. And you know what that drastic thing is? It's to admit to yourself that enough is enough, that actually you can't carry on as you are. And the reason that I mentioned the potholes and the snow is because the snow looks so beautiful, doesn't it? And it's all serene and it's lovely to play in, and nature is gorgeous like that. But then underneath it is the eroding potholes that are in our roads, that are man-made, that we create to get us places faster. And this is what happens. Nature slows us down. Our bodies are needing to get into a rhythm that is healthy, and when you're constantly pushing your body, then you end up in a situation where stress erodes you to the point that you end up sick, or you can't get pregnant, or your relationship breaks down, or you end up feeling that you have mental health issues. And you know, all of these are signs that we've gone too far. So my invitation to you today is to accept you have reached a breaking point if that is how you feel, and as a result of that, just to invoke your higher self. Just ask your higher self, which is your God self. This is the you that is closest to source in its perspective and its ability to support you to make the changes that you want. So it's being able to see through divine eyes, and this is partly what that let go and let God is all about. Handing things over is you handing over to a higher power, which is you, the part of you that can actually change things. Whilst you give yourself 100 reasons why things have to stay the way they are, and the only way they can be is the way they are currently, and you can't actually do anything to change it, then that is exactly how they will be until they get worse and worse and worse and something does break. So if you need a breakthrough, invoke your higher self. Please just ask your higher self. That's all you have to do. You admit to yourself today that you've reached your breaking point. Whatever situation is going on in your life is untenable, it's unacceptable, it cannot go on anymore, whether that's too much work, whether that's a relationship with someone, whether it's not enough money, not enough time, whatever it is, and then ask your higher self to step in and to show you how things can be different. If you want any more help than that, please get in touch, because obviously this is what I do, but just making that one change is going to be enough for you to start to have a breakthrough, because that is when you admit to yourself that things do need to change. You stop justifying why things have to stay the way they are, and you allow a perspective shift, which is a miracle. So that's the third thing. First thing is admit enough is enough. Second thing is invoke your higher self. And the third thing is ask for a miracle. That is a shift in perspective, and that will allow you to start to make changes in your life. And again, the whole point of making changes isn't change for change's sake. It's so that you can live a more fulfilling, delightful experience here on this earth whilst you do what you do. Have a beautiful day, my friends, and enjoy the sunshine. Lots of love.